This episode is brought to you by Ritual. If you're a human, as I technically am, then I'm sure you've made a gut decision that you've eventually regretted. For instance, that time you replied to that email from the Nigerian prince who asked you for your social security number. Listen, friends, probiotics can't help you with most of your gut decisions, but if your gut needs a little probiotic support, Ritual has your back. They made a 3-in-1 supplement with clinically studied prebiotics, probiotics, and a postbiotic to support a balanced gut microbiome. Ritual is also super easy to add to your busy life. Their delayed release capsule is designed to help survive the harsh conditions of the upper GI tract, and it's an all-in-one minty capsule. No refrigeration needed. What more do you need? There's no more shame in your gut game. Synbiotic Plus and Ritual are here to celebrate, not hide, your insides. Get 25% off your first month for a limited time at ritual.com/bald. Start Ritual or add Synbiotic Plus to your subscription today. That's ritual.com/bald for 25% off.
So hi.
Hi.
I had to host. Got to.
Yeah, you had the distinct pleasure of.
Whenever I get booked to do something alone, I assume it's because you said no, and I appreciate that because I think they wanted us both at first, and then you said no, and I said, "Well, let me tell you."
Yeah.
That's
Did you love?
booking that person is throwing a fucking penny into a wishing well anyway, because it might end up just being me.
Yeah.
So I get there and I punch up my little jokes, and I think, all these little award shows we go to.
Yeah.
No matter how funny someone is, no matter how well lit they are, no one's really listening. No one's really laughing.
Oh, you know what? I guess that's true. Wait, for real?
A lot of times.
Yeah.
So I always feel like with hosting, like, I'm just going to have fun because half these people are just waiting to hear their name call or not be called.
They're
don't care
chewing
what I
on
have to say.
hors d'oeuvres. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's the Ambi Awards. They go, it's Trixie Mattel. And I come out, I walked out to the Bald and the Beautiful music, and everyone was like, I know this.
Nobody.
Not only did they not know me, I sure didn't know any of their podcasts. Because it was not comedy podcasts. The people who won it was like true crime,
Oh, the
historical
true crime
stuff.
Yeah.
So it was a lot of people winning we didn't even know. And I start by swinging big. I go, welcome to the 2024 Ambies. And I go, no, it's not the Bambies, but I am giving Mother. And if anyone wants to shoot me, talk to me after the show. Just start out strong. Just start swinging, honey. So that was my punch down from,
Holy
speaking
shit.
of Bambi, if anyone wants to shoot my mother, which is what I was going to start with. But I
Oh
thought
my
even Val
God.
doesn't deserve that.
Damn. That's a big. You really swung for the rafters, or is it that?
Well, I was in one of your gowns, so I knew the night was cursed to
you
begin
looked
with.
so beautiful, by the way.
Oh, thank you. That's a beautiful dress.
You looked so good
Oh,
in
thank
that
you.
dress. That was cunty.
It is that dress for some reason.
It's very
in our
heavy.
book.
It's very heavy.
It's on a season 7 finale reunion.
Yeah.
Season 7 premiere.
Heavy, right?
Yes, I wore it on Netflix once. I wore it for this.
Oh, that's right.
It is heavy.
Well, I'll tell you something. I don't believe in. I'm not from the Charlize Theron and the Devil's Advocate school of. I think you should wear it once and throw it away. I think
No.
get the mileage. Get the mileage, baby.
It's a
Get the
great
mileage.
dress.
Yeah.
It has that cute little train. It also
Go
has a
days.
headband, which I don't normally wear, but
Yeah. What about them go days?
those
Those swingies on the side,
Yes.
the triangles of fabric that make when you walk it swings.
front seam down the front. Strong choice. Bold move, cotton.
It was tough
made
with that. Well, that was a tough because the pattern. I don't know why my friend Ray did. It was that was a little. But hey,
You
just say
can't
it's
really tell because
intentional.
it's mermaid sequin.
Yeah, but because the sequin goes, it's reversible sequin, and then it's disrupted at the
Yeah.
yeah. But listen,
It's fine. And then my second joke was, there's a stereotype in LA that everybody has a podcast, but tonight proves that's not true. It's only the poorly dressed. And then I won them back.
oh, you did.
Yes.
Oh, that's funny.
And then I said, no, you guys look great. You're wildly successful in a medium where no one ever sees you.
very funny.
Because ugly.
because
podcasters are
a face
ugly.
built for radio.
Yes.
Yeah.
But it was fun and easy. And you know what I loved about it? It
What?
moved quick.
Oh, really?
Whole thing was over in I went to the sound check, got in drag, immediately went to red carpet, immediately went to stage and hosted, and left right after.
So how long are we talking all together?
6 hours maybe.
Okay.
2 hours of that getting in drag.
That's good. I think the Oscars clock in around 8.5 hours.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, it's not good.
We're not here to hold people hostage.
No.
Then I had to announce a podcast for kids.
Was Demi Moore there?
No.
Okay.
But you know who was? I was.
Were you the most famous person there?
I don't know because
You're
I
just
didn't know who any
another
of them
world.
were, and they didn't know
Yeah.
who I was, and it was a
Perfect.
nice.
Victimless crime.
It was a victimless crime. It was at the JW Marriott,
Oh.
which is like the Kimpton, but not.
the Kimpton Suites.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
There's the 4 seasons, and then there's the 3 seasons. You know, I was on a 3-season porch. You know, it was. You know, it wasn't a Super 8.
It was at the Beck's Motor Lodge.
Completely.
Oh, my God.
By the way, I warned my team from Solid Pink Disco.
Yeah.
I said, listen, they've been putting us in the 5-star hotels because I travel with Katya.
Yeah.
But on my tours,
Yeah. We're
y'all
at
need
the,
to buckle up because
yeah.
we're heading back over to Sears to sleep in the bed section.
It's bunk beds at the Rent-A-Center. Yeah.
Girl.
Yeah.
Because I was
Love
like,
it.
these nice hotels that you have us in, I'm like,
I love the Four Seasons.
oh, the gym is nice, but these apartment-sized rooms, I'm like, who cares?
Yeah, I don't care for the this is so like unrelatable. I don't like the apartment style. It looks like a condo.
Oh,
hotel.
yeah.
I don't like that because it's like I don't want to cook in a hotel.
You know, I think that'd be good for. Let's say you were
You're there
traveling
for
with a
week.
child.
Yes, and you were there for like a week or something, and you wanted to,
Yeah.
you know.
You're traveling with a kid that you had stolen.
Yeah.
And you had him concealed in a small duffel, and he screamed a lot.
Oh my God! I just watched Bram Stoker's Dracula, and last night I forgot that he feeds a baby to the brides. That movie is dramatic. Keanu, and he's like, he is. I remember thinking, no, he really does that. He's like, the movie is very overwrought. Very
I would say
overwrought.
that's Bill and Ted's, adventure.
Absolutely. I mean, Gary Oldman.
Yeah.
It's just, oh God.
He's the.
Yeah, that you're giving a little bit of that with the bouffant.
It's bold to make Dracula not at all like sexy and masculine.
Well, I mean, there's so many iterations of Dracula in that. You've got the old Lady Bunny bouffant with the cape that goes on forever, and then you've got like the one that he's like the Victorian prince one is supposed to be like desirable. However, I in no way find him attractive at all.
I'm more keen on like a Leslie Nielsen Dracula Dead and Loving It.
Oh my God,
That's a little more the vibe.
I love him so much.
Dave and I watched Spy Hard the other day.
You know, I've never seen that.
Okay.
I can't believe it.
Well, David showed me Vertigo,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, how do we follow Vertigo?
Leslie Nielsen.
Leslie Nielsen in Spy Hard.
Okay.
It opens with like literally Weird Al singing and stuff.
Mm. Is it a James Bond parody?
Yes.
Yeah.
And
Oh, Die Hard.
I loved it when I was a kid. And so
Okay.
I put it on. I was like, you're going to love this. And I was like, Leslie is the best.
It was horrible.
It's not as strong as I remember. And I started to get more embarrassed. And eventually I turned and just said, we can turn on something else.
That has happened to me so many fucking times. And like, especially when it's in a setting of a group of more than 3, the shame. The burning hot shame, because not only is
you
it
overpromise.
you overpromise, and sometimes it takes a lot of energy and creativity and gumption to get everybody on board to watch something. If the vibe is something else, you know what I mean?
Right.
And then it's like, and you can see people's attention waver, and the phones come out, and you're like, oh wow, this flopped so hard, and I'm a flop, and I hate myself. And
Especially if it's an old movie, because trying to get people to watch a new movie, people are like, oh, it's new. And you know, there's something about watching a new movie, then you have something to talk about too.
Yeah.
But trying to get somebody to time travel with you.
Yeah.
But there are some movies that like, I love watching Scream with a Gen Z person for the first time.
Why?
Because many of them have not seen the original Scream.
Okay.
And it blows their minds. And it delivers every time.
Okay, yeah. At Thanksgiving, I mean, were you there at Thanksgiving when we watched Cola Scola's Our Home Out West?
No, but I watched it on my own.
Okay, but Andrew got the whole, like, he insisted on watching. It was 30 minutes. That was the big like thing. But there was like 20 people there. I was like, this is going to be a disaster. Every eyeball in that room was glued to the television for 30 full minutes.
Sure.
And then I think we all did a standing ovation. It was like the rare moment. And I was like, I don't think so. Okay, fine, we turn it on. It was incredible.
Now, is standing ovation a name for kind of like a street drug?
Yes.
We all did a standing ovation.
It's like a little bit, it's like somewhere between K and G.
I did an 8-ball of standing ovation. Not
But
bad.
I want to go to see his show so badly in New York.
Call Mary Lincoln Todd.
Yes.
By the way, the nerve of him to get on these posters, put on a wig, and I know it's a joke, but he still looks pretty good.
Pretty good.
He does.
He looks unclockable.
Yeah, he puts
a demi lash and a bit of chapstick on, and you're wondering is that Uma Thurman? It's crazy.
It's Uma Thurmas.
It's Uma Thurmas.
Leslie Nielsen, I thought he has a very celebrated career. I want to look up what he looked like when he was younger. Do you know what he looked like?
Hot. Oh my God.
Sucked and rimmed, and then again sucked,
fucked, and plucked. Show me again.
Girl, sucked.
Wow. Jesus Christ. And what if that's not a wig either?
That's not a unit. Units hadn't been invented yet.
No, yeah, that was pre-unit.
And this is in an era where you could be a movie star and be a man and be disgusting and still be with a hot woman. David's got me watching these fucking Hitchcock movies.
Mm-hmm.
The women.
Yeah. Tippi Hedren.
The hair, the skin, the lashes, the acting, all of it.
It's incredible.
My God.
I mean, it's so, I know we talked about it before, but
Jimmy Stewart talks like this.
You seen the old Arsenic and Old Lace? Oh my God.
Arsenic and Old Face.
Yeah. What's his name? Jimmy Stewart and Katharine Hepburn and Cary fucking Grant.
Yeah.
Acrobat.
Well, I never know who these people are.
Mm-hmm.
And so David, of course, knows who all of them are.
Okay.
So I go, oh, I like him. Who's that? David will go, Cary Grant.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
Sid Charisse, you fucking bitch.
Yeah,
yeah.
Totally.
But they got bloody feet. Bloody feet.
What does that mean?
Like from the dancing and singing.
Oh.
Like you think drag is hard? Those and they're smiling and they're like in between takes they're taking off their shoes, blood everywhere. Singing in the rain. The rain. That was the rain. Yeah, it was the rain of blood.
Well, you know that singing in the rain, the rain was famously milk. Because the water didn't show up on camera, they had to tint it with dairy. Isn't that crazy?
That is so disgusting.
Huge boon for the farms in Wisconsin, though.
Yes. Not great for the smell.
Could you imagine?
I can.
For some of us, though, might be an improvement.
Yeah.
For some of our tour costumes,
honey,
a dunk in the milk would be welcome.
The water of life. But there's a scene in the Naked Gun where I think Leslie Nielsen is about to. He gets back home and like his a fridge full of expired items like bad Chinese food, and he takes a whiff of the milk to see if it's still good, and he pours it out, and it's chunky, big, huge chunks of milk.
That just gave me like a chill.
Yeah.
Do you know what's been occurring?
What?
You know how I told you that I had to go gluten and dairy free?
Yeah.
The rheumatologist.
That sounds like a fucking nightmare.
Well, the rheumatologist told me that I have
what, AIDS?
Inflammatory arthritis.
Okay.
And she said it like this, and I think she knew that I was not going to be amenable. She goes, could you give up dairy and gluten for 2 weeks and see how you feel? It was like she was asking me to.
That's okay. I mean, that's not easy by any means.
As a woman from Wisconsin.
Oh, I see what you mean.
For me to not have access to a block of sharp cheddar cheese on a daily basis, what are we trying to move our joints for? What's the point of getting out of bed? Right. What's the point of living?
I always forget that cheese is, for many, many people, a huge it's like the ultimate pleasure.
You don't get it.
I don't get it. And if I had to give up pizza, I would be fine. I don't like cheese very much.
But cheese is on pizza, honey.
No. I'm saying that like the only cheese that I enjoy is the cheese that is on cooked pizza.
Okay.
That's it. But like if I had to, a doctor said, well, you're going to have to give up cheese. Now, if they said dairy, I'd be like, well, do you have a gun? Why don't you put that gun in my mouth and pull the trigger, bitch?
I know.
Because black coffee with no cream in it.
You can have almond milk.
No.
You can have almond milk.
No, that makes it from.
And some brown sugar.
No, it goes from black to very, 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 very dark brown. That's not good enough.
You want the fat content.
I mean, I basically want a latte with tons of sugar.
Well, yeah, and the milk fat content.
Yeah.
Because they use whole milk for those, don't they?
I ordered breve.
What's breve?
Half and half.
Half milk, half creamer.
No. Like like half. Yeah, like light cream.
Jeez.
But what kind of cheese are you like?
Honey.
Honey cheese?
No. Honey Cheese. That's Tara Dick Off and Honey Cheese. It's their show.
Oh, I hate
Tara Dick Off.
but I hate Dick Cheese, like Richard Cheese. You know, Richard Cheese, my neck, my back. I didn't realize until like 3 minutes ago that it was a Dick Cheese.
I have a I hate when people joke about uncircumcised people's dicks. To me, it is so...
It's jail time.
You can joke about...
The Titanic.
Anything around me, and I'm fine with it.
Yeah.
But if you joke about like...
You're going straight to the
uncut
penitentiary.
dicks being gross...
Penitentiary.
Get out of the home.
Yeah.
Exit the trailer park. Turn left.
This episode is brought to you by Ritual. If you're a human, as I technically am, then I'm sure you've made a gut decision that you've eventually regretted. For instance, that time you replied to that email from the Nigerian prince who asked you for your social security number, or the road trip when you thought gas station sushi in Iowa was a good idea. Listen, friends, probiotics can't help you with most of your gut decisions, but if your gut needs a little probiotic support, Ritual has your back. They made a 3-in-1 supplement with clinically studied prebiotics, probiotics, and a postbiotic to support a balanced gut microbiome. According to the National Journal of Common Sense, daily disturbances like poor diet, stress, travel, the use of certain medications, and plenty of other factors can throw off your gut microbiome. Enter Ritual. They created a 3-in-1 supplement including clinically studied prebiotics, postbiotics, and a postbiotic to support the relief of mild and occasional bloating, gas, and diarrhea. I used to bloat like a balloon after meals, which was not necessarily the best way to meet hot young singles on the Los Angeles dating scene. Now, I take Ritual's Synbiotic Plus every day with my morning cup of coffee, and my bloating disappears for the remainder of the day, allowing me to put away my gross sweatpants and wear tight, butt-hugging, stonewashed jeans like a super cool dude. Ritual is also super easy to add to your busy life. Their delayed release capsule is designed to help survive the harsh conditions of the upper GI tract, and it's an all-in-one minty capsule. No refrigeration needed. What more do you need? There's no more shame in your gut game. Synbiotic Plus and Ritual are here to celebrate, not hide, your insides. Get 25% off your first month for a limited time at ritual.com/bald. Start Ritual or add Synbiotic Plus to your subscription today. That's ritual.com/bald for 25% off.
They said, cut out gluten and dairy. And I said, whatever, it's not going to fucking do anything anyway, bitch. I was doing it to prove her wrong.
Okay. So what's the
It dramatically helped.
You're fucking kidding me.
No. I just started my medicine. They have me on an injectable that I take once a week for arthritis.
Yeah. The AIDS cocktail.
I don't think so, but
it's in the leg.
Honey, I have to tell you what happened. So by the time I got back to the doctor for my results, I was walking again and I was on the Peloton every day. I have not been able to exercise in months. So the no dairy, no gluten did fucking help, which means I have to stay off it.
It's like
Let me tell you, kids, one day you have your last piece of cheese and don't even know it. And you reminisce because it's over. I got the Baby Bell dairyless cheese. Rubber Tina.
Rubber. I mean, I don't like vegan food.
I'm trying. I got a bunch. I went on the internet and I bought boxes of variety packs of vegan snacks because I said, I'm going to have to figure out what I like.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to find some convincing fake Cheetos.
Yeah.
Some convincing
vegetables.
We could do vegetables.
Vegetables are really good because they can just be seasoned.
Yeah.
Plant vegetables.
But that's going to get old.
Oh,
old.
Of course it is. But say you do your rice. Oh, can you have rice? Yes. Rice, vegetable, and a wonderful seasoning.
We also live in LA where I went to Rayos Hollywood 2 nights ago with David. They had gluten-free pasta.
Oh yeah, they've got it.
Things are possible.
Here, especially here, if you go to Europe, good luck. Some of those places we go on tour, they're just nothing.
The doctor told me the storyline is you can have feta and Parmesan still. Dry, sharper, brittle cheeses like that. But you can't have cheddar and
Okay.
I don't know why that is.
That's a good compromise though, no?
Yeah. And you can get gluten-free bread.
Yes.
You can get gluten-free items.
Yeah.
But a lot of my favorite things, I'm like, that is done now.
What is the gluten? I don't know anything. I can Google
they
it
said
when I'm home.
that dairy and gluten can agitate people's joints that are autoimmune, inflaming.
Agita.
But let me tell you, I go to the doctor and she goes, well, we're going to start you on this. I forget what it's called. I think it's called Embrel, if anybody has arthritis. Mm-hmm. And she goes, it's an injectable. It's once a week. And I said, oh, so I come in here once a week. She said, no, you're going to do it yourself. And I said, come again, bitch. Come again, honey. Self-mutilation at home.
Pulp Fiction.
Yeah, and David was in the doctor's room with me. What do they call it? Office?
Office. Yeah.
Waited 40 minutes before anyone saw me. Waited 40 minutes.
Were you naked with the Johnny on? But around like the opposite way.
I refused to put it on. So I was just sitting naked.
It opened in the front. It was like a cape. That would be cute. That would be cute.
Love.
Full drag.
And then I have one of those like dinner napkin things around my waist. Those like cinchers. So
a dinner napkin cincher.
yes.
Cheers.
And then she goes, all right, so it's a pen, a disposable pen you keep in the fridge.
Oh.
You stab in the leg
Okay.
and you hold.
Okay.
And I don't like it.
No.
And David's in the room with me. And I don't think David's ever seen me get an injection. Probably you haven't. No one here.
No.
It doesn't sit right with me. Best case scenario, when they poke my arm,
Yeah.
I got to look away. I got to close my eyes and I go, oh, okay. Like, I just got to it's not good.
Shit.
Oh,
Okay.
not good.
Not good. How long is the needle?
Felt like 12 inches.
Yeah. Okay.
And they said you can either do the leg or the belly skin.
That's what, yeah.
Belly skin seems worse.
No. I would say do the belly skin.
You think?
Yeah, because you pinch a little bit of the fat on the flub on the side here, and then you stick it in. You won't even feel it.
The nurse had told me, 2 weeks prior when they did my blood test, she went, really big fan, by the way. So I knew she could take a little,
Finger or two?
No.
Oh,
I knew she could take a little ribbing.
sure. Okay, you could be
And
yourself.
so she's got the needle in me and I'm like, you bitch. Like I really, And then she cried and it was just like,
you
this
cockadoodie.
Yeah, you bitch. You poop. Is this 1, 2, 3 pussy white? Yeah.
Oh my God.
It sucked.
That
Giving
does
injections
suck.
to yourself. I haven't had to do it yet, but I think David Silver might have to come on as a part-time Dr. Quinn medicine.
Absolutely. Yeah. Go let him go get his associates as a registered nurse or something. Yeah, absolutely make him do it.
The nurse goes, and he can probably help you. And I said, are you kidding me? He wants any fucking excuse to hurt me. David does not think that's funny.
He does it like, let's try your neck.
Yeah. David's like, I think she said straight through the eyelid into the eyeball.
Oh, Fire in the Sky. Still gives me the creeps.
What is Fire in the Sky?
That alien movie where the guy gets supposedly based on a true story, and it is, and they have one of the most gruesome abduction scenes ever in the history of cinema, where the guy is put on a slab, a sheet of imagine like shrink wrapped to a slab, and then they take a scalpel to cut a hole in the mouth so he can breathe, and they immediately take a big fistful of brown jelly and shove it in his mouth.
What?
Then a needle goes into his fucking eye.
What?
Yes, and it's a big, huge machine that comes down like a dentist, and it it's like a telescoping needle, and he's just like this.
What?
It's so gruesome. It will give you. It probably gave me nightmares for 15 years. Oh yeah, it's so crazy.
What movie is it? Harry and the Hendersons?
Yeah, it's Naked Gun 2.5. No, Fire in the Sky. It's based on a true story, but I don't know about that. It's so fucking gruesome. I remember it. It's like core memory.
That's
the brown
scary.
jelly. It was like imagine like a Jello mold that's like the color of molasses, and they take a fistful.
I don't like eye stuff.
Nobody does.
I went to.
Wait. I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
I forgot. They actually there's one thing. They have one of those eyeball openers.
Like orange, Clockwork Orange thing?
Yes, and then it injects a bunch of milky liquid in there first. So, and then the point of view there's a camera, a shot from the point of view of him, and it's through this milky haze where the needle is coming straight through. Absolutely terrifying. Trauma.
Jamie Lee Curtis trauma.
Yeah, big time generational trauma.
I don't like that.
No.
You remember when I got that eye injury?
Yes,
Okay.
I do, from the spotlight.
Yes, I got my fovea or my cornea
Your
or
vulva.
something.
Your vulva.
My vulva burned by a spotlight, and now I have some very minor blindness in this eye. But when I went to Mass Eye and Ear, because I was living in P-Town at the time.
Oh, that's right.
So I had to go to the Massachusetts hospitals, which are
They're good.
They're good.
They're really good. I mean, it's like a hub of. I mean,
I was very lucky to be able to take the ferry and go to Mass Eye and Ear, and they were super helpful.
Yeah.
But even for them, I'd never even had my eyes dilated.
Oh, wow.
Even for them to put drops in my eye.
Oh, yeah.
And like, you know, they kind of snatch your eye open and put all of that bothered me.
I've never had that. But it's the snatchers like,
we're lucky. You have perfect vision.
No, it's like 20/30 and 20/40, but it's good enough.
Yeah, mine's good enough to not wear glasses. We're very lucky in that way.
Yeah. Some people, many of our friends, many people we know, I've known, absolutely defenseless and helpless without contacts or spectacles.
Kim, Kimchi, when she got LASIK, she was like, it changed my life.
Oh, I'm sure.
Because her vision, I think, was poor enough that putting makeup on was an issue for her.
Oh, gosh. Oh, yeah, because
And
then you
imagine
have to
that
wear
was
contacts.
Kim's makeup skills not being able to see.
Damn.
What's wrong with us?
I mean, contacts, I remember wearing those goofy colored ones. That was
Did you wear those too?
Oh, yeah.
What color?
Like blue and
like
crazy.
The kind I wore?
Yeah. And then like crazy ones. Oh, they were so rotten.
Why did we think that was a serve?
I think there was just something dramatic. I don't know. Because they do pop I don't know. It's so boo-boo. It's so boo-boo. But, boo-boo.
You've been looking great in drag.
Thank you.
What you been doing different?
Doing my hormone injections.
Is that what you're going to do? You're going to switch my arthritis medication for hormones?
What I'm going to do? It's what I have been doing. Wait, David and I are already in discussion
about
that.
Were you posing as a doctor?
Yes. So we're just going to go in. The procedure's called FFS. And
I can't walk. My arthritis is back, but I've got these 2 jugs.
Yeah, I have to wear a bra during the day now.
Yeah.
Fierce. Yeah.
What else is going on, Miss Thing?
Just besides Dune, besides the full-time goonery of Doonery.
Well, have you moved yet?
I'm in process, and it's I'm having to like temper my obsession with, oh my God, Mary.
I know you've been texting me about things you like. You need to filter by price. You keep falling in love with things.
I can't. It's hateful. Like that's why going in the Rose Bowl. Like I've been obsessed with these websites that have end tables. Like so, imagine this thing. It costs like $18,000. $18,000.
That's offer or no, that's Cherish.
First Dibs.
First Dibs.
Yeah, First Dibs and Cherish are so out. They're out of pocket, literally.
I was looking for a decorative outdoor aviary because I thought, I don't even know if I want real birds. I thought about getting some zebra finches in an outdoor aviary. I thought it'd be pretty to have by the pool.
Yeah.
And it's a way to have pets that doesn't upset David. It's outside. And
what is that fucking outdoor?
So like an enclosure where I could have zebra finches living out there in the wild.
Finches. Okay,
yeah.
fierce.
And then the winter months when it's cold, I'd have to move inside. But
you just eat them.
Or eat them.
Yeah.
I saw a lovely little aviary with benches around. Mm-hmm. So you could sit. $30,000?
Jesus fucking Christ.
On First Dibs. I said, this is the first dibs?
Yeah, no, but that's the 30th
I need
dib.
Second dibs.
Yeah. It's so, I think it's like people who are mega rich, ultra billionaire people or something. The Dakota Johnsons of the world. I don't know.
I think this is because RuPaul called me rich on Jimmy Kimmel.
Now they're coming for you.
Now when I sign into an account, they're like, let me just adjust the prices.
Yeah, it's wild. I mean, all antiquing in LA and stuff is like so crazy. It's so crazy. So crazy.
Have you been clocking RuPaul on her book tour?
No.
RuPaul is on her Sydney Prescott Out of Darkness book tour.
The hidden meaning. So have we established what exactly are they?
David listened to the whole thing.
What do you say?
Loved it.
Okay.
He said she's very candid, interesting, etc.
Really? I'm going to have a listen.
I want to listen too because she reads it.
Listen. Oh, she does.
I thought Michelle Williams did it, like Britney.
Oh my God. In the wicca.
Who would you want to read RuPaul's book?
I'd want it to be Shaka Khan.
Shaka Khan. I
would say like, I don't know.
The white lady from Touched by an Angel, the Irish woman.
Oh, Jane Seymour? Oh my God, that would be hysterical. Or like somebody like Dolly Parton. That would be amazing.
My name's RuPaul.
A little black girl, and oh my God, fierce. I don't know.
To be named RuPaul.
Ruth Paul.
You know, I used to be obsessed with her, and that obsession has grown over time.
Yeah. Wait, do you think that are you still afraid of her? Or
100%.
Yeah. If you saw her on the street, would you run?
No, I probably wouldn't say hi.
Really?
Yes, I'm really afraid of her.
I mean, she's terrifying.
She's never done anything bad to me, and I live in fear of her. What is that about?
That's your sleep paralysis demon. You're like, oh my God. I mean,
that's my shadow self.
Mama, she is also, you watch the show and you realize like proportionizing and stuff, but she really is 7 feet tall and probably one of the most like just visually like, she's not of this earth, I would say. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like she is really fucking and I don't mean this in a bad way, but weird looking, unusual looking.
Yeah,
Like she's very
like Anya Taylor-Joy or Tilda Swinton. She's in that
school
her
of
own
like
sculpture.
Superhuman. Oh.
Well, the height. People don't realize the height.
No, she's so tall.
She looks tall on TV. I'm telling you, in person, she's an avatar.
Yeah,
she's the Slender Man.
She's so fucking tall, and she. I think on season 7 she started showing her legs more. Do you know what I mean? And now that like the legs are out, it's like a whole nother fucking fantasy. Because those legs go all the way up.
They really
They go all the way up.
And down.
Fuck. Also, her boyfriend is taller than her, I believe. How's that? Their babies are going to be super tall. Their babies are
going to be the monsters from Quiet Place.
Oh my God. That
terrifying movie.
That I can't, that's the stress factor. I don't think I can even watch that movie.
Would you be good at being quiet, like in living? You know, I'd be dead in 5 seconds.
Oh yeah.
I'd be like, girl.
Yeah, I'd be like, what? Dead. Oh, that
Emily Blunt giving birth silently.
What about the stepping on the nail?
Fierce.
Be like, ow, what are you, nuts? Like I would, yeah, no way. I could never.
What are you, nuts?
What are you, nuts? You know what I want to see? Speaking of Meryl Streep, Isabella Rossellini's Green Porno. Have you seen it?
She does porn?
No, it's like a whole like YouTube series of like it's like porn from like vegetables. Do you ever know what I'm talking about? You never seen that? Oh, it's fascinating. Green Porno. It's like it's like a nature documentary it's like a I don't know quite know how to you never heard of it? It's fierce. It's fierce.
Do you know how uppity I'm going to be now that I'm vegan?
Oh, I can imagine.
I was out the other day watching Alicia Silverstone TikToks.
Is she vegan?
Big vegan.
Oh, wow.
Lifelong vegan. Big animal rights activist.
Oh, so is it an ethical like?
For her it is, yes.
Oh, for her, okay, gotcha.
But I'm watching her TikToks and I'm going, I'm just like her. We're the same
Well, you
person.
are Cher from Clueless. Yeah.
I'm sure from Clueless.
Sure.
I love her so much and I always have. And I love her.
I didn't know that she was vegan.
Oh yeah, that's like her thing.
Okay,
that's like her thing.
Lifelong vegan. I'm sure it's much. Well, although I recently found out that you can be vegan and also big on junk food.
Oh yes, but it's much
better.
Better.
Yeah.
We just did this video where I tried a bunch of vegan snacks. Mm-hmm. Some of them were good, and they are half the caloric content with like no sugar.
Yeah,
it's fierce.
Damn.
A lot of my favorite things now, like I'm pretty sure I can't eat milk chocolate now.
Damn. That sucks.
I bought non-dairy Reese's.
Non-dairy Reese's? Is that any good?
Yeah.
Fuck.
I mean, it's not.
Well, isn't dark chocolate or no?
I think dark chocolate's okay, yeah.
That's vegan. Yeah, I don't like that.
Dark chocolate it's too bitter. Kind of makes you sick.
Yeah, it's nasty to me.
I have like such a vivid memory of my grandma being like, do it. It's baker's chocolate. Yeah, bite it. And I remember as a kid feeling betrayed. Ugh. By the taste of baker's chocolate. And like, you lied to me. I have something to talk to you about.
Tell me.
Urine therapy.
I am in therapy, yeah. I have a therapy appointment tomorrow.
No.
No, not piss therapy. No.
Let's take a break.
I know what you're talking about. Piss therapy. No, that lady.
Urine angels. Can I just read it?
No, it's so crazy. It's too crazy. I use the pee. The people are asking, how do they spray the pee in their hair and how do they make it not smell?
I gotta read it.
Oh my God, it's too much.
This woman says, hello, my urine angels.
No.
This is on Facebook,
no.
of course.
Of course it's on Facebook.
The super highway of fake information.
Fuck.
Has anyone else ever sprayed aged urine in their hair for deep conditioning? Healing from harsh tap water and shower and reverse graying.
It's so disgusting. It's so disgusting.
Reverse graying, pro yellowing.
Why is Facebook like Facebook is a?
But I don't show her face.
No.
But doesn't she just look like a piss person?
Oh my God.
She looks like she drinks it, bathes in it, rubs it on her skin, and is like, you don't know.
Do they even drink water though? I imagine it's dark yellow, Bodak yellow.
I don't know.
Oh, I don't like it.
Then she says, if so, what is your trick to keeping from offending the world with the smell?
I was like, maybe
trick is to not do it.
Not do it. Yeah,
Head and shoulders.
It's not do it. Like
Pantene Pro V.
So what are they? Oh man, these Facebook folk remedy people are wild,
fierce.
But it's like it's a version of Goop in a way. Like it's just like the lowbrow version. You know what I mean? It's like pseudoscience proliferation on social media, unchecked by any like,
Well, I get
medical
it.
personnel, whatever.
The pipeline is like, well, I can't afford Gwyneth's
Right.
prehistoric jade
So
egg
what's
up my
the-
pussy.
yeah, what's the
So why don't I
alternative?
spray piss in my hair? Wow. That's a short jump.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
It's just a lateral move.
Yeah.
It's just a lateral move.
She says, I actually spray it on nightly and let it soak in and dry through the night. In the morning, re-wet my hair and add great smelling natural hair product. Would love your feedback.
I would not.
I would love to give my
What did the
feedback.
feedback say? What did they say?
I didn't get so far.
Ugh.
But I also saw one that said, I've been doing urine drops in my eyes and holding a glass of urine over my eyes for short durations throughout the day.
That's like the fire in the sky
Yes,
thing.
this is the other fire in the sky.
Ooh, fire in the eye.
My eyes are getting red and discharging large amounts of pus.
Oh my God.
I was wondering if anyone else went through this. The top comment is, first of all, 12 likes.
Love. I mean, that's viral.
Yeah, the brand isn't going to be happy. That is called detox. Keep doing it with fresh urine and the redness and discharge will stop. It just almost made me gag.
I love that. It's like, so when I'm stabbing myself in the stomach, there seems to be a lot of blood. It's like, that's the first step. There's like, just keep doing it. And it'll eventually like, it's so crazy. Piss in the eyes?
Well, I remember on my strange addiction with a girl who used to take shot glasses of urine, hold it up to eye, go like this, and then blink. And she would rub the urine on the skin. The other thing is they love to save it in bottles and age it so they use it later.
Liquid gold. Liquid gold. But is my strange addiction one where she ate furniture?
Oh, yeah. And
Ate furniture.
I know it's not funny to laugh at people's addictions, but
Eating furniture is pretty wild.
that one's wild. Yeah, there was a black screen and it goes, in her lifetime, Cassandra has eaten 2 love seats in an armchair.
A whole Bob's Discount furniture.
It was like 2 love seats and an ottoman.
Damn. First Dibs. That would cost a fortune on First Dibs. A fortune.
Tapas.
Think about, so we have the throw pillows for a amuse-bouche. The main course is like a divan or like a chaise, and then for dessert.
I think a Tempur-Pedic pillow would be like, that'd be like veal.
Yeah, well, no, that would be like Tempur-Pedic would be like vegan, and then like a down comforter would be like full red,
And then if you're thirsty, you drink a waterbed.
My parents had a waterbed.
What was that about?
It was a trend in the 90s. It must have been the late 80s, early 90s. It was a strange trend because we weren't rich, but it was a large. I think they were very, very not. Of course,
you better hope your betrothed is the exact same weight as you.
Oh my God, I know, because also the motion sickness that I would imagine.
If your partner rolls over in the middle of the night.
Whoa, like the tsunami in Thailand.
Yes.
Yeah,
crazy.
It was so weird. Also, like, do you remember in another A Nightmare on Elm Street movie where the boy has a waterbed and
That's cool.
Johnny Depp actually, I think, and he's like, and then the
girl
came up.
Girl.
Yep, and
that's cool.
Those movies are so good.
Yeah.
What's your favorite Freddy movie?
I know yours is Dream Warriors, right?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
I mean, I love the OG.
I do
I
too.
mean, Nancy as a final girl is so good.
Yeah, it probably would be the OG if I had to pick. But 3 is great. Also, 2 is so gay. It really is.
It is. Of
It's
course,
like
it
so
is.
gay.
There's a documentary about that called Scream Queen, starring the gentleman. I think his name is
Robert Englund?
No, his last name's Patton.
Oh,
Mark, maybe?
Okay, yeah.
And he talks about his experience. Like, he was like, I went to see it with him, and I went to a talk back with Robert Englund.
Oh, no way.
And the actor who played the gay guy was like, I always read the script as sexual tension between them, right? And Robert Englund was like, that's how I played it. That's how I thought it was.
Oh.
So the reason we like got that subtext is because they were playing that subtext.
Oh.
But it is gay.
It is, yeah. It's very like, but Freddy is such a flamer.
Yeah.
Freddy's such a flamer. Such a flamer.
You like Freddy vs. Jason?
It's, I think so, but it was like, I wish they would do more of those, like the way that they've merged like the Marvel universe. I wish they would do that with the horror characters. Like they do it in video games all the time.
Yeah.
Why don't they do it in movies? Or do they?
I don't know. I mean, who do you think would win in a fight?
I mean, well,
They're both kind of unkillable.
They're unkillable, and also Freddy's like in a different world.
But if you get everyone to stop talking about Freddy, he dies.
Oh, that's true. Wait, really?
Remember, all the movies always start with like, Dad, Mom, who's Fred Krueger? And they're always like,
sure.
no,
Like,
don't ever say that name again.
Yeah. Oh, that's true. I mean, what about I hate Jason. I mean, not Jason. What's his name? Michael Myers. I hate him.
Yeah. Why?
Because he's just like I guess I hate Jason more. Jason, who do you think would win in a fight, Jason or Michael Myers?
Fuck.
They're very.
I mean, Michael's human. Jason's like supernatural at this point.
Is he really? But so Michael is just kind of too though. Evil dies tonight. He's kind of like they established him as the essence of pure evil.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Do you think it's
I think Michael's scarier.
Yeah.
But I think Jason is kind of unkillable, to be honest. Like, no matter what they do to Jason, that ugly little eye pops open and he stands back up.
Who do you think has the bigger dong?
Jason.
Yeah.
Michael's is it's thin at the base and it has one of those mushroom heads that when it goes in and out of you, you feel it. And it's like, whoa, you know?
Yeah. Jason has like a big floppy. Like
He's
a big
grower
floppy.
and a shower.
Yeah. A big floppy like
Uncut.
kielbasa. Yes, absolutely.
Uncut.
A little gray and green because he's all the rot.
Yeah.
But not cheese.
And the pubes is moss.
Oh yeah. Very man of the woods. Very forest. Yeah. Forest. I was going to say forest grump.
Would you fuck Chucky?
No, because that's a child.
No, it's an adult.
Oh, is it?
Charles Lee Ray. Is an adult in a toy.
Oh. I mean, I think the Bride of Chucky is so hot.
Yeah.
Jennifer, was that Jennifer Tilly?
Yes, it was.
Cunty. So
Sequence
cunty.
in Bride of Chucky where she's
cunty.
transforming, she's dyeing her hair and painting her nails, and it's Call Me by Blondie. That's when I knew I was gay.
Oh yeah. I mean, Oh,
love that movie.
Katherine
Heigl.
Katherine Heigl, famously, famous cigarette smoker and on-set diva. On-set diva. I am obsessed with hearing about stories of like, demanding or difficult to deal with celebrities. I love that shit.
Beef?
A beef?
Like an on-set beef?
Or no, I mean, yeah, but just like, tall tales of like, we had to do this for her. We had to do this like when, building Mariah Carey a bed. I love that shit.
Do you love like Don't Look Me in the Eye shit?
I am obsessed with that. Yeah, and I recently at the Netflix, I got a good earful from the crew about who has been difficult to deal with, and it was fascinating what they said. Because I think Miss Jennifer Lopez was like that.
Yeah.
Fierce.
Love.
I can't wait to see This Is Me Now. It looks bananas.
Well,
it looks bananas.
Sometimes I do feel like people have expectations too. Like,
oh, of course. Yeah.
You expected that person you've never met to treat you a certain way.
Yeah, so you're
that didn't
like,
happen.
yeah, and also you're like their reputation precedes them, so you're all like, and also, rumor mill and gossip and da-da-da-da-da.
But if you're like Madonna or like, who's another person that's perceived, Mariah?
Yeah.
At a certain point, if everyone thinks you're a cunt, you're kind of like, well, great.
Yeah.
Now I can be one.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Just build me the bed, bitch.
Right.
Build me the bed. Fierce. Wait, would you be on stage with Madonna? Would you go on stage with Madonna?
Of course. Once in a lifetime experience.
Yeah.
I mean, Bob gets to live a dream every night. Bob told me he's such a big part of that show. If he's not on stage.
He really is.
If he's not on stage, he's costume changing.
It's wild.
He has makeup changes.
That is so
in and out of
crazy.
drag.
That is so crazy. It's so crazy to me. She had Erykah Badu on, I think, last night or the night before. Wow. Looks incredible. Incredible.
Does she have a drag queen in LA? Who'd she have?
Plain Jane, I think, right? No. Did she have Plain? Saphira? Not in LA, but it was like flown out to whatever.
Flew out.
Violet Chachki.
I have something to tell you that happened that was trauma related. I was doing the pit stop.
Okay.
And I was doing a show with Jade Essence Hall. Mm-hmm. And we're sitting in those two chairs, just like this, but they're high chairs. Mm-hmm. And I have this big hair on, and Jada wears a woman hair.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, we're going to have to move out. And I said, well, I can move the chair down because of the bigger hair. And the guy behind the camera goes, yeah, bigger hair, but also just bigger person.
Are you serious?
So I took off both wooden legs and I just rolled out of the room.
Oh my God.
I said,
Who said that?
Come again?
Who said that?
Not Joe.
Not Joe. I was
Joe
going to say,
would never
Joe
do
would
that to
like,
me.
that would be like
Joe would never do that to me.
Shocking.
He goes, yeah, bigger hair, but bigger person. And I go, try being my size,
Evil
Amy.
dies tonight. Evil dies tonight.
In front of Jada.
Fuck.
In front of my 80-pound sister.
Right in front of my salad.
Can you believe it?
No, you better. I wish you had bopped him. You should have like snatched his eye out like Daryl Hannah.
Well, he doesn't know the rules of drag, which is no matter how tall or thick
or grotesque,
or muscular
yeah.
or hairy.
Petite. Petite.
What you see is Thumbelina.
Yeah.
What you see is fucking Tinkerbell, bitch.
Fuck. I'm so sorry that happened to you.
It was, she might as well call me sir.
Hello, misgender. Yeah. Oh, that is always jarring though. And when people just like you're like, he?
Oh, I will always go full Noxema Jackson. I'm always like, who's he?
Yeah. Fuck. He, she, and Kathy Lee. He, she, and Kathy Lee, bitch.
With bigger hair, but also
big, fat, huge person.
Also just a bigger person.
Fuck.
What if he'd elaborated, been like, look at the size of the hands.
Yeah, and look how the rolls spill out of the over the belt buckle.
And look at the shoulders that out of drag don't look broad at all, but in drag, it's a linebacker.
No. Oh man. Well, have a lovely day, you big fat bitches.